Welcome to Walking with Jesus Bible Study. We're going to be in the book of Luke, chapter 9, verse 25. And this is Jesus speaking. For what is a man's advantage if he gain the whole world and loses himself or be cast away? And I'm going to repeat that. For what is a man's advantage if he gain the whole world and loses himself or be cast away? Oh man, this verse, if it was to hit any generation right snap on the nose and very personally, it would definitely, most definitely be this generation. With everybody's trying to be millionaires and billionaires, and there's social media where everybody's got their own platform saying, hey, look at me, follow me. And that's all they care about is getting followers and likes. To be something, to gain the whole world. And in doing so, many are losing themselves. Now, for every generation, those who have certain talents, as we can see, have sold their very soul. And let me speak something and be very clear. First of all, I know that they say that they sold their soul to sign a contract, but here's something that people don't know. You cannot sell your soul. It doesn't belong to you. It is not yours to give away. It is a lie and deceit of Satan to make you think that now you belong to him and you're trapped and there's no way out. But I'm going to tell you right now, the soul belongs to God. He can do with it as he wishes and as he is pleased, and you cannot sell it to a devil. You cannot sign it away. It is a trap, it is a trick to keep you trapped and chained in this kidnapped position that you belong to the devil and there's no way out. They are losing themselves literally. And oh, how fast do they fall? How beautiful that once was when we first see them. They come out so innocent, so childlike, so human-like. And then as soon as the enemy, the devil gets a hold of them, they become demonic. They look like aliens. They look like unrealistic people. And it's not just the musicians, it's the ones that want to be beautiful and they get all this plastic surgery. And what is that whole look about? How did they not see how ugly those jaws and the full lips and stuff, how they look so weird? It's not beautiful. It's ugly. It's no human. It doesn't look like human at all. That is the whole purpose. You want to know why? Because who are we made in the image of? God. And when we distort ourselves, we're distorting the image of God. Now, I was one that when I was younger, I got those piercings all in my face. Distorting my face. And we're thinking that, hey, a lot of us do it to cover up pain. A lot of us with sexual abuse, so we want to make ourselves look uglier to keep people away. That's why I used to curse a lot. They used to tell me, don't curse so much, it makes you look ugly. Good. Because I'm tired of all the abuse from any and everybody. Maybe let's make them stay away. And it doesn't work. But that is the whole purpose. And we sit there and we color our hair brightly colored. And we're making ourselves look all kinds of crazy ways, thinking that we're gonna be different. We're gonna stand out from the crowd. And it's the enemy, it's demonic, trying to get you to change your image of God out of you. That he has placed in you are beautiful in every single way. Everyone, let me cannot be more specific. God and everything that he has ever created has put specific, perfectly, meticulously details in everything that he has created. And it's all beautiful. Just because the world may not hold it up to their standards doesn't mean that you are not beautiful. It's a shame because it's trying to get us to all look the same, and God created us different for a reason. That's why every flower is different for a reason. There's different trees for a reason, because they're beautiful, and the fact that they're all different in their own way. The enemy is trying to get you to lose yourself, not only on the inside, but the outside. Because who are you? Who do you belong to? Who do you represent? God. And if he can distort the image of God in you, he can distort the image of God completely out of your mind. Jane, sit down and be quiet. Mind your manners. They are playing just fine by themselves. Just because they're not playing with you don't mean you can sit there and be mean. Sit down and be nice. Sorry, excuse me. We got to pay attention. Because everything is mental. And most people fight mental battles against themselves, why they don't like themselves, why they don't love themselves. And it all started from childhood. That was the enemy's whole purpose, to get you to feel that way, that you're not wanted, that you're not loved. Because God says that you're wanted. God says you're loved. God says that you are worthy enough for him to come down. This is the God who created everything. King of kings, Lord of lords, God of the universe. This is a being that's bigger than any and everything. We're but a mere speck in the palm of his hand. The size of a mustard seed in the palm of his hand. And yet he himself humbled himself. Hear me? He humbled himself, became man, and walked among us, because we was worth it to him. And although in reality, in truth, we don't deserve him. Not of all that we have done to him and everything that he has created, because we have destroyed everything that he has ever created with our evilness, pride, arrogance, and selfishness, and greed, and hate. And yet he still continues to pour out his grace, mercy, love, forgiveness, compassion every single day. And yet we turn around and want to blame him for the action that we have done that caused the effect of all this pain and suffering in the world. We did this, not him. And yet he still overlooks that. That's how much he loves you. That's how much he cares. I'm proud to be a nobody. Because God favors nobodies. He uses the nobodies to show his glory, to show his power, and to show his authority. See, everybody in this world wants to be somebody in this world, but I want to be a nobody for Christ. That is my goal. That is my dream. Dear God, send me. Here I am. Use me. I am your child. I'm here. I gave my life to you. So I've already lived. God's given me the ability. Every day he gives us the freedom of how we choose to live and who we choose to serve. Every day. We wake up and we have a choice. Do we live and serve him, or we live for ourselves and serve the world? Every day. Every day is a new start to get things correct and right. And I choose every day to serve, to give my life over to him. It's no longer mine. I've already lived my life. God allowed me to live this life before he called me, and I've got to do all the things that I wanted to do up in this world and be as crazy and as wild as I wanted to be. Now, when I said, Lord, I give my life to you, that's exactly what I mean. I gave my life to Christ. Now I do his will, not mine. I live to serve him, not myself, not this world. Because it's not about me. It's not about my feelings. It's not about my emotions. It's not about my wants, desires, or needs. It is about God. It is about serving him. It is about serving others. And it's about his kingdom. It is a blessing and an honor. A blessing and an honor to be a kingdom laborer, to plant seeds and to serve and to love as God loves. And it starts with loving yourself.